Round 6 of the FIDE Grand Swiss tournament that is taking place in Samarkand. Once again, it was not a day that the Indian contingent will look to very fondly. The one who is facing the heat at this point in time is world chess champion Gukesh. After having lost to Abhimanyu Mishra yesterday, Gukesh has now lost for the second straight game, and now it's only mounting at the point the criticism that is directed at Gukesh. 2025 has been a terrible year for the world chess champion. He's not won any major tournaments. The closest he came to was Vaikanzi at the start of 2025. Now, freestyle events, Grand Chess Tour Romania, then Norway Chess, although he did finish third. You look at all the other events that has come up now, Gukesh has really struggled. And with the performance that he had today, once again, he tried to exert himself, he tried to overcomplicate the situation, and because of that, he lost to the Greek GM that is there. So it's a bitter blow for the world champion in more ways than one, because the criticism, because he's the world champion, it will only be magnified 10x at this point. So Gukesh, second straight round, he's lost. But the best part for him now is tomorrow there is a rest day. He can recover and ensure that he puts on a good performance in the remainder of the 5 rounds which is there. Halfway point in Samarkand is done in the Grand Swiss. Now the remainder of the 5 rounds he has to really do well. Praggnanandhaa had a solid draw that he faced up to, and that is why he remains in the top half of the contention, although his position was such that he could not push for the win. The big result though was Arjun Erigaisi drawing against Parham Magsoodloo. Parham Magsoodloo, remember, in 6 rounds, he's now gotten 5 points. Arjun is in touching distance with Parham Magsoodloo, and that is why this draw was very important. It was a quick game that ended. It was a solid draw from 2 very good players indeed. Parham Magsoodloo is looking primed to win the Grand Swiss event and ensure that he goes into the candidates. On the other hand, Nihal Sarin had a very good game. He managed to win, but Vidit Gujrathi was the final winner today. He managed to beat Anton Domchenko, and that is why now even Vidit is in touching distance when you look at the Grand Swiss. This is one format where he excels. Remember, he's the defending Grand Swiss champion. 2023 at Isle of Man, he had managed to win it and secure a spot in the candidates. Can he do it again in this format? That is the one question that we have at this point in time. On the other hand, when you look at it, Vaishali Ramesh Babu also put on a good show. Harika also did well. Divya drew her game. But Vantika also bounced back, and that is why when you look at it, Divya, again, it was a solid game that she won. Vaishali is looking very good. Harika is looking good. Vantika, I don't think she will recover that well after those 2 straight losses that she had. And that is why that draw and 2 losses has ensured that she'll have to fight it out in a big way. So, round 6 has ended. Tomorrow is the rest day in the Grand Swiss event, the only rest day. After that, you have 5 more rounds remaining. Arjun Erigaisi, Vidit and Praggnanandhaa look in prime form to ensure that they challenge for the top 2 spots. Even Nihal Sarin could be a dark horse. But Gukesh, the criticism was only going to mount after this performance. What has gone wrong with him? We hope that he can bounce back and end the FIDE Grand Swiss tournament on a high, because then he will only have the World Cup, and then he will have to ensure that 2026 he heads into it with low confidence. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.